Hello, this is Shaggy18 and welcome to learnmyshot.com. Bang, bang, bang. Well, as you probably heard, there was a little tropical storm, Irene, passing by the East Coast. And as I live right by the water in Brooklyn, we were required to mandatory evacuate. I was not necessarily agreeing to that idea, but we pretty much had no choice. And thank you to Mayor Bloomberg, I ended up in the state of Vermont. And while it was nice and sunny in New York, as you've seen Anderson Cooper reporting from the lower Manhattan and wishing he had taken his sunblock in Vermont, where we had to evacuate, things did not go that well. I'm losing my mic here. Well, pretty much I spent the whole day pretty much drinking wine and eating the local cheese, but as a photographer I still feel it's my responsibility to go out there and document what is happening in the area. So let's go out there and take some photos, okay? Follow me this way.
As soon as I got on the road 100 north, driving from West Dover towards Wilmington, I came to this point and I realized that the storm caused some pretty serious damage to the area, and that was quite shocking to witness.
It's actually kind of deep there.
Taking a photograph from this angle, I didn't feel was really telling the story. It could have been pretty much anything, just a car parked, on the side of the road during the rain.
No, I think I want to emphasize that actually there was some sort of accident happened, because one car is on the side, that when the car is on the side it looks more dramatic than the car that's just a little bit flooded. So let's walk around.
What I learned from the man who witnessed the scene, it was quite a tragic sequence of events here. A woman tried to come out of the car, but the water was so fast that she didn't make it. She drowned. He said they found her body when the water receded.
Okay, so as you can see, this roof flew off the house, and the house, as we spoke to a local guy, and he said that this house is actually located 2 miles away from its roof, and the roof just blew off and the river took it down to the road. And it's getting pretty dark, and if you've seen all those beautiful photos of the blue hour photography, it requires a long exposure. It's almost same exposure as for the night photography, so we're going to be about well, I'm not sure what exposure exactly going to be. I'm going to have to meter it, and I'll speak about it a little bit later as soon as I take the shot. So hang on, let me take a shot, and the camera is getting wet here, so I'm going to hurry up.
As you know, long exposure photography requires a tripod, which I did not have with me. My solution in this situation was just to prop camera on the road using wallet and a couple of quarters. And by the way, Canon, the higher end Canon cameras, they're all water resistant and too fine on the rain. So to fill in all the detail in the front of the roof, I used the headlights of the car as my light source. If you don't have any other lights available, headlights can definitely help you out. Also, if you notice that interesting flare that's happening on the left side of the image, that is caused by the fact that there was a drop of rain on the lens, and the street light caused that sort of flare when it hit the drop. The most difficult thing for me when creating images like that is to find the balance within my own self. I almost ask myself, am I a reporter who is documenting current events, or am I an artist who is trying to create beautiful images? Or am I just a human being who feels the pain of this tragic event? Someone just lost the roof of their home, can't possibly imagine what is happening to them at this particular moment of time. And to carry on, I just disconnect myself from everything and focus on making the photograph and reflect later. That's the only way I can do it. The very next day I went back on the road, and when I came across the very same roof, what attracted me here was the for sale sign that was right in front of it. And I thought it was just quite ironic, and I just took the shot. As I reached the town of Wilmington, I realized that the river went right through the town, destroying every storefront in this beautiful Victorian town. And I thought there would be plenty of interesting subjects to photograph in town, but the National Guards were not letting anyone in, not even by foot. And first of all, I did not have a press pass. And secondly, I did not want to interrupt the activities, that all the cleanup efforts that were happening. As I drove further on Route 100 south, the road pretty much came to an end, and there was no road. As I saw a off-road pickup truck making its way through, I figured my car can make it as well, and I went on. I went on further. However, I did not make it very far. In about quarter mile, there was another road damage, and that was bad. There was no way around this one.
As I was taking photos, actually a piece of the road just went down almost right under my feet. So it's a pretty dangerous situation here. I left the car up on the road, and I'm just going to take a few quick shots and head back to the car, because this road is like falling down as I speak. Wow, what a disaster, man. And actually there's not a single road I can actually take to get out of the area. This is the third road that I tried, and that's pretty much where they'll end. So I think I'll spend another few days in the area.
This is a horse stable, and the place where horses were running the day before pretty much turned into a lake. And but this is the second day, and the things were slowly drying up. When a disaster like this happens, you're faced with a number of choices, and one would be to stay home and hide under the blankets, which is not a bad choice, by the way, or grab your camera, go out there and document what is happening in the area and be a photographer you are. As you can see, all the areas were really heavily affected by this Hurricane Irene. And what you can do now to help is probably donate a few bucks. It will really help people out and to get their lives back, because the roads were really heavily destroyed and it will take really long time for all the recovery efforts. So a few dollars will probably help a lot. I'm going to post links in the article below for proper charities. If you're watching this on YouTube, just hit the link down below in the description and it will take you to the article. And again, thank you for watching, and look for us again at learnmyshot.com. Bang.